the time Trump's been in office, deaths by overdose have dropped off a cliff. Look at that. Look at 2024. And leading into 2025.
Just
look
going
at
down.
These are all deaths from overdoses. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Like, look at that. From all drugs, which is the top one, look at that drop. I mean, that's crazy. So you see the peak was in 2022, or it looks like actually 2020, between 2023 and 2024. That's the peak where people are dying. And then from the time Trump's in office, it's taking a fucking sharp downturn. And why is that? Well, part of it is because they're blowing up these fucking boats that are bringing in all the drugs. And not just drugs, but drugs that are tainted with fentanyl.
He is so in over his head that he has no idea what he's doing. So, of course, I responded to this, and I said, Rogan has no fucking clue what he's talking about. Overdose deaths were plummeting before Trump. Biden made naloxone available over the counter. Trump is bombing random fucking fishermen. That's the reason why drug deaths came down, is because Joe Biden made serious policy changes like naloxone being available over the counter. That's the anti-overdose drug. That made it much more widely available. That saved so many lives. So here we go. Look at this. The Biden administration has been expanding access to the overdose reversing medication naloxone brand name Narcan, a key part of its strategy to combat the opioid crisis, including making it available over the counter. Key actions and initiatives regarding naloxone by the Biden administration include over-the-counter availability. They explain the specifics of that. CDC reports nearly 24% decline in U.S. drug overdose deaths. That's from February 2025, y'all. February. Trump was sworn in January 2025. Postmodernism is this idea that there is no objective truth. There is no the truth. There's only like my truth. And that truth can vary from person to person. This is the idea. It's like a postmodernist, post-enlightenment perspective where it's very subjectivist, right? And Trump, being a right-wing postmodernist, he lives by this. He lives and dies by this idea of warring narratives. Whatever the truth is, I'll just override that. I'll make some shit up. I'll hammer it home over and over and over, and people will start believing that over reality. He'll do the, I solved 8 wars, I stopped 8 wars. Meanwhile, he's literally bombing like 8 countries. Stopped 0 wars, bombing 8 countries, but he pretends, I stopped 8 wars. I brought $20 trillion into this country. Literally didn't even bring $1 trillion in. It's just a total lie. But he says it over and over and over and gives his people a talking point where they make it real in their minds, even though it's fake, right? This is right-wing postmodernism. Joe Rogan is now part of that.